Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition, another exciting edition of Ace Attorney Investigations 2. I'm Martin Billany, also known as Little Karibo. Let me know how I'm sounding in your ears. There isn't any music playing just now. There's no game audio because I've got it muted for the purposes of introductions. But we are going to be playing more Ace Attorney Investigations 2 today. We're in the final section, well, the final case of the game, not necessarily the final section. I don't think we'll finish it for a few weeks yet, but we are inching ever closer toward the end of this brilliant game. In the meantime, let me mention as well that this is obviously a fan translation. This is not an official release. It's a brilliant fan translation, and I'm glad we have it because it would be a shame if we didn't get to play this game. But thank you to the
Thanks, Capcom.
Thank you, Capcom, and whoever else.
Capcom Daddy, we've been good. Give us Investigations 2, please. I bought all the other games.
They're too busy not giving us Ace Attorney 7.
Unfortunately.
God, I love being toyed with.
Thank you to the following people for following. Goat Padova, Sleepy Hacker, The Real Karibo. We're gonna have an issue.
Shit.
Have we been talking to a fake this whole time?
Martin, who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
Who the fuck?
I'm just a little Karibo. I'm just a baby.
Who do you think you are?
I don't have any money.
What gives you the right?
Thank you for following it777. Luke444S, which I assume is Lucas. Brett the Gamer, thank you for following. Tralanahu11, Stealth Shank 15, Bayonetrix.
Ooh.
That's interesting. I like that.
That's like Bayonetta's dominate. I mean, like, I would think that Bayonetta was a dominatrix, but that's quite rude of me to assume, isn't it? That's her dominatrix.
I feel like it's a pretty good guess.
I feel like it's a safe assumption.
Look,
Gabriel,
man.
good afternoon. Welcome to our friend from Brazil there. Ruffy Gant, thank you for the follow. And that's it. Ruffy Gant. Is that like Gant if he were rougher or rufflier?
Isn't a Ruffy a kind of fish? So and Gant really liked swimming, so
hey, we found Gant's fish sonar. He is a Ruffy.
He's a scaly.
All right. Oh, hang on. While I'm turning on things, well, I'd like to introduce my co-hosts. Obviously, we have coming to you from parts unknown. We have the lovely Marin Miller. Hi, Marin.
Whose parts am I in? Where am I?
Unknown.
I don't know.
It's unknown, Marin.
God, who knows? Oh, hello, it is I. Should I be like, oh, hello, it is I from Falls Unknown? I dropped my fucking, hang on. I committed to the joke too much and it fell out of my hand.
What fell out of your hand?
My vape.
You're hot boxing in the booth, aren't you?
Yes, okay. Water vapor equals hot box. Doors wide open, air conditioning on, hot box. Hello, it is I, Marin Miller, here today with your gay update. I don't know. I'm still gay. Pretty sure I'm still gay. Still like the gays.
In some parts.
Some parts are gay. I don't know. But here's a funny story brought to you from 90 Day Fiancé. All right. Now, it's not necessarily gay, but it involves a butthole, and buttholes are part of sexuality inherently, right? Okay, so we can all agree on that. Good. We don't need to talk more about that. I put the hammer down. Anyway, so we're watching 90 Day Fiancé, the new one. I think it's just the normal one, because there are so many spinoffs. The one that just ended was before the 90 days. Anyway, so this like 50-something-year-old woman is marrying this 25-year-old guy. It's not gross. It's not like graphic or anything. It's perfectly normal functioning.
Why are you telling us this?
People are like, I'm leaving because there's butthole talk, and I'm like, no, it's not NSFW. Anyway, it's a public service announcement. So anyway, this woman is like marrying this 25-year-old man from Egypt, right? And he comes into town and she's like, "Oh, honey, I've done all this stuff for you and I love you and blah, blah, blah. But the only thing I didn't finish was installing the bidet." And the guy gets like really mad. He gets so mad that she didn't finish installing the bidet. And like, the production team is like, "Why?" And he's like, "Well, because I think he says I'm Muslim. I like follow the tenets of Islam, and so I pray 5 times a day. And the God is looking at my butthole, so I gotta make sure it's clean." And I was
Wait.
like, I gotta love it, you know? That's a man who
So
respects
he
God.
was moving in with her.
Yes.
Where is he from?
He's from Egypt.
Okay. Are bidets a common thing in Egypt?
I mean, for him, yeah, I would assume so. But like, actually, bidets are pretty common everywhere except for here.
Well, I know like they're common at least in Japan and Europe, but
Well, yeah. Although
is
not
it
so much
literally
in
only
Europe.
America who is just like, yeah, that's optional.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
Americans get weird. Some dudes are even like, it's gay to wash your butthole, which
Well,
is
obviously.
not true.
As we established, the butthole is gay.
I did not establish that. I even said this isn't gay.
That's not what you said earlier.
Anyway, my public service announcement, get a bidet. They're like $20 on Amazon. Just be really careful when you turn
True.
them on if you still want to have skin on your butthole. But they're very nice. They're clean. They get the job done.
But yeah, sometimes they
Bidet
are intense.
superiority. What?
So they are intense sometimes.
They are intense. If you get the cheap ones, you really gotta be careful. But
Okay, I'm gonna request that we move on from this.
I'm done. My story's done.
Yes, Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. The butthole is gay, Soup Dog 2022. I don't think that
See,
was...
y'all said it.
See?
Y'all are making fun of me, and
Why
now
does
you
this now
said
get
it
attributed to
ironically, but
me?
now everyone thinks you said it
We
unironically.
were literally just having a conversation before we started the stream.
Yeah, but
where
now
Marin
everyone
was
oh,
saying the
everyone
buttholes
only
were
heard
gay,
this conversation.
and Martin and I were the ones saying straight people have buttholes too. And now we have the butthole is gay, Soup Dog 2022.
Somehow.
All I said was that the butthole is involved in sexuality. That's all I said.
That's what you
Okay,
said
I
earlier.
corrected after your correction, and now I am being mocked.
Let's keep going. Okay, we're also joined by the fantastic, the fabulous Soupy. Hi, Soupy.
Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I have no butthole-related stories
I'm
to
so
tell,
grateful for you, Soupy.
Miles
thank
Edgeworth
you.
does have a squeaky clean butthole,
Oh,
Kenwood. You are
100%.
correct. The most
right.
factual thing that has ever been said on this stream.
That's why he shows off
He
his
never
ass crack
poops.
so much with that statue.
What?
You know, the action figure.
Oh, right. The butt. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you,
Yes.
Grimbo, for bonking Marin. I do appreciate it. It was necessary. And may the 4th be with all of you, of course, and also with you. Yes, it is Star Wars Day.
I was wondering why I saw extra Star Wars on my Twitter timeline.
It's the very Star Wars.
I was like,
day.
I don't follow anything Star Wars related.
It's Nerd Christmas.
Yeah.
No,
I
that's
say
Life
as
Day.
a nerd.
All right. Well, we've been playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2, and I'll turn the game audio on now because I think we're safe to get that going. What happened recently? Obviously, if you're not caught up on the story, we're halfway through the final section of the final bit of the game, so it's gonna be a lot to catch you up on from the very beginning of this story. But essentially, what's going on is Justine Courtney, who is she part of the prosecutorial council thing?
Yes, and she's also a judge.
She's a judge, and she's part of the prosecutorial investigation committee thing. She is being, it seems, framed for the murder of the president of Zhengfa, wherein we have security footage of her going onto the roof of the Grand Tower, or the Grand, what is it, Grand Tower? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
The Grand Tower, and she was the last person seen with the president before he was found, supposedly, lying on his back, like, crushed, or seemingly crushed. We're not sure exactly how he got there, because there was a 2-day discrepancy, timeline-wise. Destruction JC, thank you for following. We also found that Blaze the Best, or Blaze the Best's henchmen, or cohorts, or somebody, kidnapped his son?
You got a great
Yes.
What's his name?
Well, we
Sebastian.
thought it was Blaze, but was it Blaze?
Well, there was those two guys, the guys in the black suits are the ones who were supposed to kidnap the
John.
other kid.
John. But they got the wrong guy.
But they kidnapped Sebastian and threw him in the garage instead. Which I'm pretty sure they were hired by Blaze. But then the guy who called on the phone is a different guy.
Different person. Joe the
Yes,
Buzzyard,
who
thank
actually
you.
does have John.
Joe the Buzzyard, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 9 months. Subscription, baby! Congratulations. Mazel tov. So, yes, another person called us who has bugged Kay's Yatagarasu badge, which Edgeworth has been carrying around, and has been listening in. And they are the actual kidnapper of John Marsh, from everything we've learned. Also, we also learned that President of Zhengfa has body doubles, which I feel like is going to be relevant.
Oh, yeah.
Got Padme Amidala situation going on. Dark Jade 1. We also got to see Shelley the Killer in person again, with him also looking for the same person we are. That's right, he's looking for the person who's orchestrating the whole thing. Due to them giving him false information about an assassination job they hired him for, which is a major no-no to the killer's code of conduct. Not only that, he told us that Sir Han Dogan's vanished from the prison cell about 3 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Which seems to be the night after we busted the prison warden. The night after, so right after we were there, Dogan escaped. And Mazabi, thank you for the 5 bits. May the 4th be with you. Thank you so much, Mazabi. May the 4th also be with you. And not the kid actor, the president of Zhengfa had a body double.
That means you're gay.
And having a body double means you're gay, as Deuce Eye on my chest has told us. I don't. Thank you for that. What? Okay. Anyway.
What a name.
Okay. Not quite. Anyway, I think that's about.
Turn down for what?
I think that's good enough.
Thank you, Uncle Konomagali, for turning it down for what? Okay, that's basically everything that's happened so far, I think. We're outside the Grand Tower. It's the Tower Plaza. It's the start of a new section. Let's do this. Mama is a Dragon, thank you for the 69 bits. Hey Martin, Marin, Soupy, and Chad just popped in to provide a little update. I had my... I'll wait for this. Thank you so much, Was Just Jerry, for cashing in your high up. Mama is a Dragon, thank you for the 69 bits. Hey Martin, Marin, Soupy, and Chat just popped in to provide a little update. I had my facial surgery last Thursday. It went well. Had stitches removed yesterday. Everything is healing well.
Hoo-ha!
Yay.
That is a celebratory hoo-ha from Sion 402, because of course we're very happy that the surgery went okay and the stitches have been removed and everything's healing well. Hoo-ha! Thank you so much. Thank you for the update. Great to hear from you, Mama. All right, outside Grand Tower, Tower Plaza. All right, I'm not sure what we're doing. Let's chat to Kay real quick.
Oh, look at that
Is
little
that
line on
Gumshoe
my
down there?
butt. Huh? What?
Oh yeah, it looks.
Is that Gumshoe down there?
Kind of looks like him, yeah.
Ah!
I don't remember seeing him the last time.
I feel like he was there briefly. Thank you, Yami Kasara. Thank you, Charlotte, for catching in your starships for Maya He. Yeah, what's up? Sleepy Marin.
Huh? What?
Secretly bugging my badge like that.
Sleepily bugging.
I'm sure the true culprit must be a skilled, great thief.
I don't think simply placing a bug would warrant someone being called a great thief.
What are you saying? One who wishes to become a great thief must not neglect information gathering.
Yeah, but you can buy that shit on Amazon.
Even so, to be able to plant a bug without anyone noticing. How dare they act more great thief-like than me?
I feel like you're getting upset for all the wrong reasons.
Let me dictate the woman's emotions. She'll love that.
We haven't seen any sign of John at all. Happy May 4th, Pumpkin Panic. Where on earth could he have gone?
At any rate, we have no choice but to continue investigating. Let's search this area again.
All right,
Let's look at Gumshoe
let's scour the area for any signs of John
and Gumshoe.
and Gumshoe. There he is.
Oh, he's already on his hands and knees. God.
You're trying to
Is that
hide behind
bonk
the
thing
taxi.
already?
Gummy.
Is that bonk back up? Somebody bonk me.
I can bonk you. There you go.
Thank you. I needed
Yeah.
that.
Gummy, why are you running away?
Give me a collar and leash.
He's already got a tie.
Ah, Detective Gumshoe.
When Mr. Edgeworth gave up his prosecutor's badge,
Oh my god, he's so sad.
I just didn't know what to do.
Detective Gumshoe, don't follow me. Stay. Stay.
And then I began to think,
Chef. Shout out to Insidious Pie. Thank you so much for rating. Really appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream.
Man, we're on track today. We're starting like 26 minutes in.
I
Good
know,
job, everyone.
crazy.
Yeah.
well, plus that counts the countdown, so really
Yeah.
16 minutes in.
We've done
Yeah.
a
Look
good
at us
job.
go.
Good job, everyone. Y'all were making fun of me, but because I came up with a stupid gay update, but
Yes, we were making
we
fun
are
of
on
you.
track. We are on track. If it weren't for my
Yeah.
gay update,
We didn't talk about buttholes for nearly as long as we could have.
yeah, I
So
didn't
go on.
spiral out as far as I could have. Yes, I think I deserve a little
brought it
pat on the
back
back
in.
for that. Anyway,
A little pat on the butthole.
You got
Anyway.
a big butt.
If Mr. Edgeworth isn't a prosecutor anymore, does that mean I'm no longer a detective?
Insidious Pie was playing Arcade Spirits. Hope you had a good stream with Arcade Spirits, Insidious. And Insidious Pie, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 25 months. Holy cow. 25 months, over 2 years of super special awesome times. Keep being excellent, friend. You as well, Insidious Pie. Thank you so much for stopping by and for being
Over
such
2 years of a great butt.
a tasty pie.
But that's not true. Even without Mr. Edgeworth, I'm still a detective, and investigating is my job. Detectives don't investigate just for the sake of prosecutors, pal. That's why, even if I'm on my own, I won't stop investigating.
Don't stop. So you've been investigating by yourself?
then perhaps at that time, you should thank your former subordinate. He gave me some valuable information which may save Kay Faraday. Detective Gumshoe did.
So what did we find?
I don't remember what that was.
So, Jill Crane's autopsy report.
I went to the detention center to see how Kay was doing. This must have been a while ago. That's when I heard.
When you get to where I am, you can just create your own truths anytime you want. Kay Faraday is the culprit. That was a truth that I simply manufactured out of thin air. Good. Very good. That face. That expression.
Yes. I like that. You heard that conversation. He was doming me. Wasn't that hot?
That's right, sir, it was hot. And that's why I looked over the evidence again myself, sir.
And why I was on my hands and knees when you saw me.
Gummy, that's amazing. So it was you who saved me.
Kay, I'm really glad you got your memories back.
It's sad that we don't see these two ever again after this. Like, as a...
Right?
Yeah. Thank you.
You get it now? I can investigate on my own. Gumshoe's having a little character arc here.
Gummy!
Oh.
Don't run away! You've already proven that you can investigate on your own. After all, you saved me!
Detective, I need your help. He's so cute. An emotional reaction. I'm sorry. I love him so much. He's struggling with internal conflict. God, okay. I can do this, okay. Currently, I'm not a prosecutor, nor am I much of anything else. Even so, I will pursue this case. I ask you not as a prosecutor. Fuck. Shit. He's saying it. But as a friend. Oh, my feelings. Detective Gumshoe, will you help us? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Fuck.
Oh, please cut it out, sir.
The bow.
I love him. I love him so much.
Gummy!
I'm like crying for
You got
real.
a great butt.
Rairu Karika, thank you for the resubscription at tier 3 for 16 months. I can't believe I'm at 16 months. Wow, I love you all. This chat and you three hosts are all amazing. I'm glad I'm here with you all. Well, thank you, Rairu Karika. And hey, thank you, Kenwood, for getting us on a hype train.
Hype train,
pretty good-
hype train for bromance.
Weenie man away.
There he goes.
They're bros.
Thank you, Kenwood, for the 100 bits. Gumshoe, I'm going to do my own investigation with blackjack and hookers. You know what? Forget the investigation.
I love him so much.
Thank you for getting... Oh, we're on level 2 hype train. I didn't realize.
This hype train is
That's
making
how
my
much we
hemorrhoids
love
through the Harlem
Gumshoe
Shake.
with bromance.
There he goes. All right. Rairu Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. Hype train! Hype, hype, hype.
Okay, I get it. I get it, pal. I can't bear to see Mr. Edgeworth bowing his head to me like this.
Gummy.
Thank you, detective.
What do you want me to do, sir?
I want you to be my friend.
Already done. Bro.
Shit.
Rairu Karika, thank you for gifting 2 subs too. We'll find out momentarily. To Komori Mojo and Violet Ganache 42, thank you so much for getting us on another level of the hype train. And Anko Nomagami, thank you for the 5 bits hype train for Gumshoe. Yes, this is gonna be one of the last times Gumshoe is the central focus of a scene.
This isn't nearly as hype as Pokemon.
So let's get hype for him.
Detective Gumshoe, please tell me what you found in your investigation so far.
Bedinsis says, isn't this Gumshoe's theme from the first game but with new instrumentation? Probably.
Yes. Yes, it is. Roger, leave it to me, sir. I have 3 things to report. First up is about Kay's clothes that were sent to the crime lab.
Magia, thank you for the 50 bits. Gumshoe did nothing wrong. Ever.
He's never done anything wrong in
Ever.
his
In his
life.
whole life. And look at her, she's pounding them bongos. Bam, 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 bam. That's me on his titties. It's just because you can see
That
it.
just happened so fast. Traces of an extremely powerful sleeping drug called Sleepy ZZZ were found on them.
Who
Wow.
fucking named that?
I love it. So that means after Kay was drugged at Gourd Lake, she was brought to the roof of the Grand Tower.
That's right, sir. Now for item number 2. The footage from the security camera at the Grand Tower's elevator.
The footage that captured President Huang and Judge Courtney going up to the roof.
Sorry, who had Sleepy ZZZZ on?
Someone drugged Kay with it.
Oh, drugged K. Oh,
Yes.
that must be how they got the bug on them.
Well, that's how they got her to the Grand Tower, and then.
Oh, right,
you know,
sorry,
that whole
yes.
thing happened.
The elevator is generally the only way to get to the rooftop. And if the elevator was used, the person who used it would be caught on camera.
Exactly. In other words, if you look over the footage from a couple days ago, you should be able to see an unconscious Kay being carried up to the roof.
Interesting. And Koku no Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. Cold Killer X, Sleepy ZZZ. Where's the why? Lol. Good question. Why no why? Deuce Eye on my chest. Thank you for the 5 bits. Does Gumshoe need a strap-on salute for his service in the Ace Attorney games?
Yes.
Is that Ninja Warlord is just a different
It could
name?
be. It could
Also,
be.
I'm pretty sure it's not Deucey.
What is it?
I think it might be Deucey. I could be wrong. But I think it refers
I mean,
to...
either way, let's move on. Vampiro, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate it. I won't read that. Then Gummy, does that mean you...
I checked out all the footage from before the incident 2 days ago on Fast Forward.
Everyone's moving real fast.
Someone carried you up really fast.
I see. And the results.
Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 5 bits. Yes on both.
Well, actually, nothing came up, sir. Kay never showed up on the tape at all.
If you would rather I not call you Ninja Warlord, I won't, but I don't know if I'm going to call you that. Or I'll just call you my chest. How about that?
Or on my chest. That was unexpected.
Ninja on my chest.
I guess it won't be so easy. How was Kay brought up to the roof of the tower?
Hey, Vampiro, thank you for gifting a sub to Zeta Plus. I really appreciate it. You guys on a level 4 hype train.
This twine ain't very fast, Mr. Nick.
There she goes.
I should take a moment to carefully consider the possibilities. Won't press my brain button. Well then, let's hear your third and final report.
My final report.
Yes, sir. Last but not least, the most important thing to report.
It's going to be the least important.
I'm so happy to be able to investigate with you again, Mr. Edgeworth.
I was wrong, it's the most important.
It's the most important. He's our friend.
I'm gonna give it my all to arrest the culprit. That is all, sir.
That's cute. Huh. I apologize for putting you through so much, Detective Gumshoe. However,
This is like Edgeworth saying to someone, Gumshoe is a great detective and a talented investigator, but I'd never say that to his face. And then Oscar says, why would you say that to his face?
because then I couldn't manipulate him for lower pay. That was your most important report? It had nothing to do with the case at all. Only your
Rude.
fucking feelings. Disgusting. I hate those. I would have preferred something that's actually useful. Gross.
Ugh. That merciless attitude. That's the Mr. Edgeworth I know, sir.
You fucking simp. Same though.
I miss you being mean to me, sir.
I would simp so hard for Gumshoe. Oh, that's me. A young boy has been kidnapped. I want you to help us search for him. I was distracted.
Kidnapping, sir?
Audio Dragon, holy cow, thank you for the 1,500 bits there. Wow.
Sugoi.
Really appreciate it. Thank you for boosting that hype train. We're 73%.
We're almost
We're
there.
almost there.
We haven't been
We're
up there for a
almost
while.
kissing.
We could have kisses and Gumshoe being bowed to by Edgeworth all in the same day. I don't know if my body could handle that.
Did you say this, Soupy?
We'll just have to see. Yes, I did.
Only one way to find out. The victim is a boy by the name of John Marsh.
Ah, that kid with the horns.
Oh, Gumshoe and Edgeworth need a kiss, yeah.
I don't have time to animate that.
I love it. Yes. Do you know about him?
I saw that boy myself, sir.
You hear that, Soup Dog? The butthole's
No.
gonna be gay if we hit level 5.
No.
Was that this morning?
Everybody, get us to level 5.
That's free real estate.
D Maximus
I heard if
316.
we get to level 5, straight people aren't allowed to have buttholes anymore.
No more poops. No more poops.
D Maximus 316, thank you for cashing in your star chips. Ryrie Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. Almost kisses, yes, this moment needs a kiss. And Sion402, thank you for the 100 bits. Inching us closer to that level 5.
Hot. Was that this morning?
That's right. He came out of that trailer over there, and then he walked towards the garbage pickup area
Where I live.
Jesus.
and my house.
Your
I saw him
house?
through my window.
The garbage pickup area?
It's right over there, pal.
That thing says Heaven's Tier. And this says Sky Garden. Okay, so this is just advertising the Sky Garden. Whoa!
You know why that's not his house?
Oh,
because
so close.
I'm pretty sure that looks nicer than his house.
Probably.
Yeah.
Whoa, Vampiro, thank you for the 500 bits. Giving it your all. We're at 99% to a level
almost
5.
there.
Less than
guys.
a minute. Less than a minute away.
That's where all the trash from the Grand Tower's offices is collected.
And Kokono Megami, thank you for the
Kokono
10
Megami.
bits.
Yay!
It says 100%.
Buttholes are gay, everyone.
Oh, Kenwood. Kenwood, thank you for gifting 5 subs to Medril07, to Martin Productions, to Chestan117, to BB Madam Red, and to Angel Booth. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks
You got us
for
to
the
that level
super
5,
special
so here we go,
gift.
some kisses.
Yes.
Hey, thanks
There
for the
you go,
super
they
special
smooching.
awesome gift.
And we're at 83%,
Hoo-ha.
and Bucketato, thank you for cashing in for the hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha!
It's very...
Oh, they're so beautiful. I
Ooh-ha.
love them
Hey,
when their
thanks for
mouths
the super
meet.
special awesome
Yum,
gift.
yum, yum, yum.
Mouth-to-mouth combat.
I love when they make it a mouth. Hum.
And
Hey,
Ryrie
thanks
Karika,
for
here with
the
the 5
super
bits.
special
Woo!
awesome gift.
Woo indeed.
Those are long-awaited smooches.
Yeah, we haven't
Long-awaited.
seen that in a while. Have we said this?
I said that.
Oh, you
yes. I don't know what happened after that. Since I left the place around then,
It seems we must investigate the garbage pickup area.
Turn down for what?
Thank you so much, Ankoko no Megami, for turning it down for what? Very hype of you. Should we show him anything? You think he's excited about Monster Movie?
Do you like cows?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're such a joker.
Ha ha ha.
Even if you show that to me, I still have no idea what it is, sir.
It's a penis.
I have no idea.
Don't you have one? He
Do I?
proclaimed that quite proudly.
Okay. Nothing to show him.
I haven't checked, sir.
Okay.
I'm
Nicole.
too swole. My abs get in the way.
I was 30 when I was born, sir. I was already a detective.
Hey,
You
wait,
have, like,
hang
a-
on. No, perfect. Rock Rulin just gifted us up to
Hey,
Detective
thanks for the
Gumshoe
super special
to get us
awesome
to
Whoa.
100%.
Amazing.
Congrats,
What are the
Dick.
odds? Hang on.
I had no idea Gumshoe was just here watching.
Oh my god, a celebrity is in the fucking room.
Okay.
He's my husband. I love him.
He might not be in the room. You can gift subs to people who aren't in the room, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's nobody
Detective
called.
Gumshoe, if you can hear us, let us know.
There's nobody
Blink
called.
twice.
Detective Gumshoe.
There's nobody called Detective Gumshoe in the chat. So
Detective Gumshoe, where do I come to live at your house because I'm married to you?
Void to Death, thank you for the bit. Talking about poops, RuneScape released a high-level skilling update that literally involves making dinosaur propellant by filling your backpack with baby dinosaurs, running to 4 food troughs to force feed them until they do what they do, and they light it until it explodes. It's a huge money maker in the game at the moment. It's used to make the BIS arrows for ranged users.
Congratulations.
Yeah, get that dinosaur poop money.
I've never played RuneScape myself.
Get that shit money.
All right.
You know, when I went, there's an event in the desert out kind of near where I grew up called Wasteland Weekend, and it's kind of like a giant LARPing event, like a Mad Max camping event. And when we went there, we decided to make up like a clan name, because you can come up with like factions and have people join your faction. It's basically just if you want to camp together, you can get like cool little bottle caps made and then use those to play carnival games and shit like that. Anyway, so our clan was called the Dung Barons. Speaking of poop. So, you know, I too understand, because, you know, when the nuclear wasteland happened, all the shit was bad, apparently. I don't know. This was the lore we made up. So we sold people shit like manure cut with dirt. Instead of like the drug trade, it was like the manure trade.
You guys were just like, how has no one else ever thought of this?
Yeah. And my name was Shitlord, and we were called the Dung Barons. And we all had like poop themed names. It was beautiful. We had like Latrine, Lou, Soggy Bottom.
All right.
There you go. There's some Marin Miller
Sorry,
lore
what's
for
that?
you.
Gotta add it to the book.
Did you say
Yeah, add
the
it to
Soupy?
the codex.
All my hard work's helped move the case forward. I reckon it's all in a good day's work.
Thanks for getting
That
us.
was a good hype train.
That was a good hype train.
That
Thanks
was
for
a good
getting
hype
us.
train.
Thanks for getting us.
Can we have another kiss? Since we got to level 5 and we never like hit level 5.
We technically didn't, but I'll do it for you.
Oh, we didn't?
No, we
I
got
thought we
level
were like
4.
at 80. I thought we were at like 87%. Well, I want more kisses anyway.
Hold it!
And also, if you have a brother, okay.
What?
That was part of it.
I'm not so sure about that.
That was part of the hype.
It was the heterosexual people would no longer have buttholes. That's quite the jump.
Right. If you are heterosexual, in this moment, you will not have a butthole. Now, everybody, yeah.
It has been decreed.
I'm not so sure about that. We've been chasing after an entirely different person.
Indeed, it seems she did not properly examine the photo earlier.
What now? Was my info really all that bad?
No, some of the blame also falls on us for relying on a dubious information source.
Yeah, it's your fault.
It's time for us to regroup and start over.
Could you hold on a sec? If you think I'm staying quiet after being called a dubious source, you got another thing coming. Fine then. Guess I'll have to tell you about the scoop I've been saving. My scoop.
Your scoop. You've been saving a scoop? A scoop?
Scoop.
Although I'm not expecting much, let's hear it. What is this scoop of yours?
It's Mozilla. I have decisive evidence that the mighty Mozilla exists.
Okay, let's go, Kay.
Hold up, I'm being serious. Y'all might not believe it, but it's true.
I love the real-time reactions to the butthole rapture.
The butthole rapture.
We don't have much time, but I guess there's no other way. Would this decisive evidence of yours be something you recorded on that tape earlier?
That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. You're good at figuring things out, aren't you?
After 2 of these games, I should be.
God, I hope so. It's the sound of Mozilla spewing out fire. This place nearly became a sea of flames.
Alright, if you say so.
Don't make that face. If you think I'm lying, then have a listen for yourself. On Koku no Megami, that is exactly what that means. Ready? Here comes the flame.
You have a butthole, no longer heterosexual.
How was that?
Part of me wants to believe that Here Comes the Flame was a wrestling reference, but I don't think it was. Welcome, Sleepy Hacker. I see you trying to hack us with your emotes there.
Oh, he's getting into the mainframe.
Ah, he's in.
Ah, he fell asleep.
First-time chat highlight. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is interesting.
It's hard to tell over your shouting, but if you say so, I guess they could be flames.
Miss Swift, did you truly witness these so-called flames?
Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't really see it with my own 2 eyes.
What about your buttholes?
On account... On account of, I wasn't actually there at the time. Neither was my butthole.
God damn. We need both if we want a conviction. If Mozilla had appeared, wouldn't you have noticed no matter where you were?
You think?
Well, I was a ways off, and I was using a slightly unusual recording method, so...
Could you explain to me this recording method in more detail?
Hey, Queen ZZ's Leap, thank you for the first-time chat there. Sleepy Hacker and Abridged Yugi sent you. Fantastic. Welcome, and thank you for following. Much appreciated. I don't know if we're going to do a butthole count, because that will just encourage this.
I think this first-time chatter is like the CEO of Sleepy ZZZ.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Welcome, Queen.
Now we know who made this.
Yeah.
Way to get that the merch plug.
Yeah, right. Guess
That
I just
vertical
dug
integration.
grave.
All right, let's find out about this recording method. I wonder if she was in her closet recording with egg foam on the walls.
Truth is, I was aiming for a scoop, so I did me some wireless wiretapping.
Wait a minute. Wireless wiretapping? If there's no wires, how'd you tap them? Once we get all the wires back from Moe's.
Hey, please don't concern yourself with the semantics. She was simply intercepting wireless communications and listening in without permission.
I've been spending the last few days scoping out the Grand Tower with my mentor.
So you were investigating the black market auctions. In that case, you naturally would have tapped the immediate area surrounding the Grand Tower.
You betcha. But right then and there, I heard an ear-shattering roar. Finally, Mozilla appears. My heart is pounding. I feel him drawing near.
So, everything except the sound is just her own personal impressions, right?
In the end, it seems that you didn't actually see anything.
Yeah, Natsu, enough wiretapping and hacking and, like, surveillance seems to happen, like, without anyone raising a stink.
I feel like it's just normal in Japanifornia.
I know, right?
Well, if she was just recording, then
sure, but
was she actually like trying to hear somebody's phone calls?
she was wirelessly wiretapping.
But I don't know, like what was she trying to record? Because she was saying
we haven't talked about it like an actual phone or anything.
No,
so.
no, it's true.
Yeah,
I guess she was just recording.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it's like her Tom Haverfording, like the use of a tape recorder,
Yes.
you know?
Well, I reckon writing's more my thing. Anyways, as I continued tuning into the situation, little Miss K over there almost shatters my eardrums.
Eavesdropping is for cowards. Why don't you come out here and fight us fair and square? And then she fell down, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
What was that sound just now? This dumb bitch. I see. Ms. Swift. While you were eavesdropping, you were surprised by Kay's voice and fell over. In other words, you did not hear her voice directly, but you fucking slag. You heard it via the radio waves emitted by the bug, did you not?
What? Then does that mean the one who planted the bug on me was...
This bitch?
I was just eavesdropping. I never stooped to bugging nobody.
Ms. Swift, do you mind if we borrow that tape for a while? Yeah, so she was just recording.
Yeah.
In public.
Just do what you please already.
Oh my.
Nicole's tape recorder data jotted down in my organizer.
I love it when Twitch is like, claim your bonus, and then you click it to claim the bonus, and it's like, no, there's a problem. Never mind.
I think this is Simon, probably.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh, fuck Regina. I'll do Regina.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Keys, Miss Berry.
Please, Hallie.
Regina.
Did you find him?
Not yet. Just where could John be?
John?
Ah, no, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
They don't know anything about the kidnapping. Regarding what?
I don't know anything.
It's funny.
Tired. Regarding Sebastian, we found him not too long ago.
I just like Edgeworth just being so dismissive while yawning at them. That's how done he is.
Really? That's great.
He has been up all night.
He has, that's true.
Thank you so much. Now I won't be arrested again. For that, at least.
I haven't seen the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer, no. Trying to avoid anything, because that first teaser was enough for me. I'm already gonna watch it, so I'm gonna watch it and be surprised if I can.
Well,
if I can. Well.
Mr. Powers, I know it might be a boorish question, but there's something I'd like to ask you. Do you?
Christ, he's still standing here. Okay, what is it?
Do you work out? Are there perhaps any plans to make a new Steel Samurai, you son of a bitch?
I'm sorry, but is that a question related to the investigation?
It's very important.
No, it's just a personal question.
I'm sorry, I can't talk about it with people outside the studio. Not even you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Edgeworth
Yeah,
trying to get him to break
fucking
NDA.
NDAs. Yeah. You're garbage. Oh, shit. As I thought, he cannot talk about it. However, he didn't deny it outright. Does that mean there's hope?
That's funny.
Can I post this on the forum?
He's so dumb.
Let's talk to Simon. Excuse me. Is the guard duty going well?
Yes, sir. Of course. I'm not even looking
you
at
sound
you.
just like me when I have a frog in my throat.
Besides using my eyes and ears, I'm also trying to use my sense of smell, touch, and even taste. I'm going to revolutionize the way we do guard duty in this stodgy institution.
I like that. Oh, I'm sorry, but please perform your guard duty the way it's always been done.
Why did he start out so sultry talking to this guy?
Because he was trying to get control of himself. He's gonna lick the lamppost, Yami Kisara.
As expected of Mr. Edgeworth. How'd you find him?
Naturally, it was all thanks to his powers of logic and reasoning.
Actually, it was just a coincidence.
I guess we weren't any help at all, were we?
Don't be silly. Of course you helped. Really, thanks a lot. Where were you guys searching, Simon?
It was a bit far off, but we searched around the Sunshine Coliseum.
What the fuck is that? Oh, that's on the map, isn't it?
It is on the map, and we'll find out more about that place in the next game.
Oh.
The Sunshine Coliseum. So they were by the shore.
Cool. There were a lot of people at the event there, so I thought he might have gone as well.
This looks like a cool place to hang out. An event? Sounds like fun. Is it a festival? I want to go too.
It was a lot of fun. There were food stands, fireworks, and much more.
Oh my god! Simon got worn out by all the people in the crowd pretty quickly, though.
You didn't have to tell them that.
It's settled. Once we wrap up this case, let's all go there. Event at the Coliseum.
Yes.
There are food stands and fireworks at the Sunshine Coliseum.
It's like it's not evidence related to the case. He's just thinking about it now.
At any rate, I'm glad you were able to find him so quickly.
Why is that?
The truth is, our circus show is about to start soon. So I don't think we would have been able to help out with the search much longer.
Sorry to burden you with this when you were also needed to prepare your performance.
No, it's okay. Please don't worry about it. After all, I also didn't want to get arrested again. I'm so relieved you were able to find him, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, but the warden still hasn't been declared guilty yet.
What? So you're saying there's still a chance I might be arrested? No way.
Hey, please don't tease him. Don't tease the monkey.
Shock the monkey. I don't think we have anything to show this guy. So I guess we'll chat
maybe we press the brain button.
Okay. Good point. 3 footprints, cars that came through, event of the Coliseum, sound of an explosion. Taylor, Maiden Taylor, thank you for raiding. I really appreciate it. Taylor made Aiden Taylor, thank you so much. I really appreciate the raid there.
Maybe the explosions were like fireworks or something at the event.
Oh, good point. You think? Fireworks, yeah, good call. Maiden Taylor. Sorry. Did I not? Taylor made Aiden Taylor. And you were playing the Stanley Parable. I hope you're enjoying that. I heard they released the new edition of that game with even more meta narrative in it. Oh, that sounds good.
My brains, Mr. Keys. Didn't you say that there were fireworks at the Coliseum earlier?
Get a room, man. That's great. That's a great game.
Huh? What about him?
Were those fireworks set off during the day?
Yeah, even just while we were there, a bunch of them were set off.
I would love to play Stanley Parable. I just feel like it might be boring to watch me play it just because it's mostly listening to a guy talking. I don't know.
Just put your Karibo avatar up and then
I
people will
guess.
be like, oh, it's a cute guy.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
That sounded meaner than I meant, but
No, everything you say sounds meaner than you meant. Ultra Deluxe Edition, that's right.
it's like a little cute cartoon guy.
Little King Trashmouth.
Little green trash mouth. Where's that one? I need that one.
We need it for the Gavins, right?
Oh, right, yes. He's gay.
He's gay.
That explosion sound we heard at the end of the kidnapper's phone call could very well have been the fireworks.
Told you.
Ah.
Don't think you can get away with this.
The other problem I'd have with playing Stanley Parable on stream is that I played the original game already, so I feel like I'd just be like, yeah, I know, oh no, crazy, it's like I'd struggle to muster up the reactions that would be interesting, I guess.
I think I started playing that one, but then I got scared. But I stopped.
Then come and get me. I'll be looking forward to it. That
You
is,
set up your button and you're
if
not
you
even
can
putting it
bring
to
me
use.
to justice. But I highly doubt that.
We can't.
Kaboom! That was me. I lit a firework.
What happened to your button, Martin?
Uh-oh. Did I butcher things? Are you guys there? How did I fuck this up again? Hello? Oh no. Ah! What happened? Yeah, they've got no audio. I can't hear them. Okay.
5 seconds.
There we go.
Are we back?
I believe we are back. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes. So easy.
It's very easy. That laugh.
Soupy was like giving you shit.
Of
They
course.
were like, "Oh, you weren't even gonna use the button," and I was being very nice and explaining that you had. Oh no, he told me before we started, but I don't think you were in the call. And then you still fucked it up. Oh, so good.
Void it up. Thank you for the bit. You've sent Marin and Soupy's voices to the Shadow Realm with Melvin and Koku no Megami. Thank you for the 5 bits. Melvin making Marin and Soupy's audio explode. Lol. Yeah. You guys didn't hear me say anything?
No, we did.
We heard
but,
you say stuff, just not the voice changer.
Yeah.
I fucked it up. I changed the output device by mistake, which is why you guys couldn't hear it. Oh, well, it's why I couldn't hear you guys. But everything else worked fine.
My God.
It's all so easy, isn't it?
Yes.
Anyway, for the sound to have been picked up by the phone, it must have been pretty loud.
So that means the culprit was near the Colosseum. Near the Colosseum. The sound of fireworks means the kidnapper was near the Sunshine Colosseum. That's a scary sprite. You could, like, if it was just a silhouette, it would be one thing, but you could see his face. His
little lip.
It's like...
He's like...
Alright. Even so, I bet the fireworks... Ugh. Even so... What? Even so, I bet the fireworks could be heard in lots of places around the Colosseum.
Indeed, it would be impossible for us to search the entire area of we can't do that by ourselves.
That was
If
Robo
only we-
Edgeworth.
I gotta reprogram myself sometimes. If only we could have had the police lend us a hand. I only have my cute boyfriend.
All right. So what did we... Oh, we thought that. That's right.
We
That
still
was...
have to look at the trash area.
Yes, and we haven't talked to Regina yet.
There's also just a
Must
lot of
we?
people hanging out around here.
Yeah. Loitering.
Why is she referring to herself in the third person?
Even though Regina also searched with her friends. Oh, we were beaten to the punch. Aw,
Aww.
fucking hater.
By friends, does she mean her animals?
Very big
I-
circus.
Am sparkly bitch.
I have to talk to myself. All right. If I recall correctly, wasn't the Berry Big Circus supposed to have a performance today?
Yep, that's right. We've all been practicing a lot for this upcoming performance.
Will Simon also be performing? All right, BMO Martin. I'm gonna be doing something later, but I don't need to warm up that area of my voice. Go for it.
Okay, Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. What? Wait, Regina said that?
Regina.
Regina said? I don't understand.
It's a Dwight reference.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, where they're like, you keep calling her Regina, even though she's corrected you multiple times, and he says, wait, Regina said that?
What episode?
That's the one where they train him to be better with women, and then it turns out to be Jan.
That's a fun... I don't think I've ever clocked that, or at least I've not watched the
Really?
episode. I probably just haven't watched the episode enough to notice.
I love that joke.
That's a great joke.
It's just such a throwaway joke.
Of course, he's been practicing really hard, even though he keeps saying, no way, no way, mana, mana. He even rode in on a balloon and did lots of advertising for us. So, Mr. Edgeworth, you should also come by and see Simon's heroics.
Very well. That is, if we're able to successfully solve this case.
Edgeworth's like, I guess I'll go to the circus and be miserable.
It sounded like you were
got a
saying
great
you
butt.
used animals in your search. Oh, you used animals in your search. Like, the animals is the strange part and not the using. Okay.
Erikios, thank you for this resubscription for 17 months. Sweet, it's now been 17 months, and oh crap, it's Regina.
Oh, crap.
Oh crap. Thank you for the resubscription, Erikios.
Yup, I thought we would be able to find him if I use Regent and Aztec, but Simon said, no way, no way, no way, and stopped me. No fun.
If Simon hadn't been here, there would probably be a mass panic right about now.
Yeah, because it's just letting animals loose. Simon, why did you stop her? It would have made the city more fun, like the circus.
Mr. Edgeworth, please forgive me.
Why is he apologizing to me? I haven't said anything.
All right, let's go check out Trash Mountain. Gummy said John headed toward the garbage pickup area.
Indeed. There might be some traces of him left behind.
Oh, big stretch for Edgeworth. Yeah.
Big stretch, Mr. Edgeworth.
I won't rest until I've sniffed everything.
Until I've sniffed all the garbage.
Oh, sniff the milk. Yeah, old milk.
Milk was a really bad choice.
Milk.
Right.
Milk.
John drank milk, that's right.
The garbage pickup time is at 11 a.m., so that's why there's no trash.
When I looked here earlier, the place is overflowing with garbage, sir.
Overflowing.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like today is the day when bulk waste is collected during the garbage pickup.
There really were a lot of bulky items placed here, pal.
The garbage truck's compactor can crush any kind of garbage to dust.
You sure know a lot about garbage, Kay.
A great thief needs to know about trash.
Yeah, she keeps going through garbage and I have to stop her. It's really inconvenient. Like, you know when you take a dog out for a walk and they have to stop and sniff like every blade of grass? You know what I'm
Every
talking
nook
about?
and cranny.
Yeah, when you when you take pests out and they gotta sniff every nook and cranny. She's just like this, but it's with garbage. She's like, ooh, what does this person have in their garbage? And I'm like, that is an invasion of privacy. That's literally an invasion of privacy. You can't go through. It doesn't matter. You're not here for me to trauma dump about my weird thief daughter.
How is that traumatizing you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Garbage.
He's like, I don't like garbage.
Family. I'm garbage, and I killed my family. No, it seems in the case of bulk waste, it is transported as is without being crushed.
Void Adept, thank you for the bit. It's actually Malk from Springfield Elementary. Japaniphonia's education budget really isn't what it once was. I forgot
Fake
about
milk.
Malk.
Blech.
Ugh.
Huh. Why do you know how bulk waste is disposed of, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's like garbage.
Why do you know about how?
Why do you... Yeah. Why do you know about how bulk waste is disposed of, right?
Very strange.
How now, brown cow?
Ah, maybe Mr. Shields, in order to accomplish his Mr. Edgeworth acquisition plan, sent him something like a moving process instructional brochure.
Malk. It's a drink.
I think there actually is a brand of... I don't know if it's almond milk or soy milk or what, but I think there's a brand called Malk.
Ugh. You know, okay, so what is malt? Food scientist, Soupy.
That's a good question.
Because, like, I thought a malt was like a shake, but we went to a place that is terrible.
Well,
Don't
you can
go
get
there.
malted shakes.
Right. And we went to this place, and like my friend got a malt shake or whatever, but he like when he was drinking it, it was full of powder.
I do think it is a powder. Or like can be made into a powder. It has something to do with the grain, but I'm not sure what the malting process actually is.
Malt is a germinated cereal grain that has been dried in a process known as malting. Okay. Says Phyrexian Rogue. Big fat cat. Big fat cat. He's a man. Yeah, I was just curious.
Hoo-ha!
Voided up. Thank you for cashing in your star chips for a hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha!
Anyway, there are
And
times
then
when you...
I guess malted milk is just like milk powder and malt powder.
Okay.
Thank you,
Voided
Voided.
Depths
So
is
that's where
tangled.
malted milkshakes would come from.
Thank you, Voided up, for cashing in your star chips for a turn down for what? Edgeworth.
There are times when you're so sharp it's scary, although they're few and far between.
I guess I'll check the lock and then we'll check the milk. Looks like the Looks like the garbage pickup area is locked.
Probably to prevent people outside of the Grand Tower from disposing of their trash here.
It's straightforward.
Sniff the milk.
Taste.
This milk carton smells delicious.
It's the one John was drinking out of. Ryu Kurika, thank you for the 5 bits. What an adorable, cute, fat cat. That is Gordon to a T. The
Gordon
cutest.
Freeman.
Gordon. Where are you?
He is brown.
Is it time for cat? There's no mistake. Something must have happened to John here. Combined with Detective Gumshoe's testimony, the chances are high that John was attacked at the garbage pickup area.
Garbage pickup area. John's milk carton was found here, likely the place he was attacked. If it was here, there wouldn't be many witnesses.
Oh, an orange collar would be really cute.
Yeah.
We should do that.
It'll get a little plush crowbar for him to play with. But why would John have come to a place like this?
It would be natural to think that he came here to throw something away.
We have no way of knowing since the garbage truck has already collected everything. Are we gonna have to go to the dump? I guess we have logic. Let's see. Garbage pickup area. John's milk carton was found here, likely the place he was attacked. Cars came through here. Wait, the blue truck is probably the garbage truck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nailed it.
Damn.
If LK is little Karibo, is OK oversized Karibo.
Ooh. I like oversized Karibo.
I want to see
Where's
big
he?
Karibo.
I want to cuddle. That sounds like a cuddly Karibo.
One time,
only-
I've told this story, but one time at the first convention panel I ever did, somebody came dressed in a full Karibo bodysuit, like a full mascot-sized Karibo suit,
Wow.
and they couldn't sit down for the whole panel because they couldn't physically. I felt so bad.
They just kind of lay down on their side awkwardly.
They just
Yeah,
stood.
those-
They just stood to one side of everybody else and looked at me.
He's got his little Karibo hand propped up like on his little Karibo hip, like, oh yeah. Gree. Those cosplays are a prison of your own making, though.
I feel bad.
Yeah, 100%.
The
That's why
only
you just install a chair inside, basically.
Or, ooh, I really want those fucking legs that are like an exoskeleton and you sit on them, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I
just
love
install one of
those.
those inside your next mascot costume.
Or just wear them, you know? Yeah. The only vehicles that came through the plaza this morning were the taxi and a blue truck. I'm just worried that my fat ass would break that shit. Need a high weight limit.
And Mr.
The best!
was kidnapped in that taxi.
The best! Hi. Meanwhile, John was attacked in the garbage pickup area. And the garbage was collected from there at 11 a.m.
Ah, I've got it, sir. The blue truck was actually...
That's right. The blue truck that came through the plaza was a garbage truck. However, be that as it may, the officer who gave us this information made no mention that the blue truck was a garbage truck.
Talk about careless. How could someone mistake a garbage truck for a normal truck?
That's not it, Kay. Today was the day for the collection of bulk waste. I suspect it was a standard truck without a trash compactor that came by to collect the trash.
So it's still available?
Or
John was
intact, at
taken
least.
away by this garbage truck.
Because I think on the little icon, when we had it in our logic, I think it had one of those blue boxes that they said went missing.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm assuming he was in the box.
That makes sense.
Where do garbage trucks go?
The Void Adept, thank you for the bit.
Garbage house.
The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. You can buy those. It's called the Chairless Chair 2.0, and the current price is $2,800.
Oh, is
Bargain.
that all? I
Vampiro,
wiped my nose with $2,800.
do not.
I couldn't even finish that.
Vampiro, thank you for hanging out, and if you're lurking, please enjoy. Shout out to all the lurkers.
Enjoy your butthole, Vampiro.
That means you're gay.
Wait, hold on. Where's Ice Tea?
I see it here.
Someone get Ice Tea in here. Here you go.
And I got news
Nailed
for
it.
you.
Okay.
Yay!
That means you
Got that
gay.
timing down.
There you go.
To the dump, of course.
We're gonna see a dump truck. Hold up. Thank you. I don't know why I'm thanking you, Marin. The culprit
No,
was...
say it. I want to hear
Thank
it.
you, Marin, for cashing in your star chips for an iced tea.
Oh, yeah. He
The-
said my name.
Vampira says, I can't. I'm hetero. It's gone.
Oh,
So sorry to
curse.
hear that.
The curse
Yeah,
Both
of
that
being
your
busy a
butthole is
butthole.
gone and that you're straight.
sorry.
The culprit was disguised as a garbage collector, right? Then the truck was probably fake too. How do we know they really went to the dump? How do we know?
No, the garbage truck should have been real.
Eh? Why's that? Eh?
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 Do you think Japanese Tim Allen goes, eh?
Definitely.
That will be made clear if you simply take a look at the the garbage pickup area.
Garbage.
Garbage day.
Hey, Anik W, welcome. Speaking of anarchy, that's what we're in at the moment.
I think people who say animated GIF are also people who would say garbage.
Oh, thank you for the gift.
I assume the pickup sign, because it came at the right
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
There's something important there? I guess not.
I'm assuming it's just the general area, sort of, maybe in front of the gates, because there's no other garbage.
Oh, right. Well, what the fuck? Locate the area. It's the whole thing.
Or maybe it's the lock, because
They locked it.
they would have the keys.
Yeah, that makes sense. Marin.
No, what? You guys were talking. This spot alone is evidence enough that the garbage truck was a real one. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I don't.
Wouldn't you agree?
Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, no.
Ah, my brains.
A woman disagreed with me.
He took
God.
psychic damage because a woman disagreed with him.
Same. If it wasn't a real garbage truck, it wouldn't have been able to collect the trash. Oh, the lock.
Yeah.
Wasn't there something around here that proves that?
Mr. Edgeworth, what makes you... what makes you think that the garbage truck was real?
fucking lock. John was kidnapped in a real garbage truck.
There you go.
The garbage pickup area is locked.
Ah, only a real garbage collector could have unlocked it to collect the trash.
Sorry, a what collector?
Garbage.
Oh, right. I couldn't understand your accent. I'm so sorry.
Hey, hang on. We've got...
a genuine garbage truck.
Precisely. So we should assume that a genuine garbage truck was used.
Oh, genuine's so much funnier.
Genuine garbage truck.
Oh, a genuine garbage.
I love
I was
genuine
like,
garbage.
Boy, I'm alliterating.
Genshin garbage impact.
Same thing, really. For example, I'm sorry, that was too much salt. For example, the kidnapper could have put John into a large cardboard box.
What is this?
I
Solid
would
Snake?
pay someone to go to a convention and be like, yeah, I love Genshin Impact.
It's my favorite gay RPG.
Oh,
my favorite
Overwatch
Jotcha
is
game.
great. Genji is my favorite. No, that is Genji. Never mind. My comedy boner is gone. If the box was mixed in with the rest of the bulk waste.
The garbage collector would have carried John away without even knowing it.
What?
Garbage.
What? Oh, yeah, exactly. The culprit would then lie in wait at the garbage dump. And if they said I threw it away by mistake, the box would be returned to them.
Any garbage dumps nearby?
I don't know.
Don't Dusk Waste Management.
We're at the Drans
Dawn
Tower.
Waste Center. Let's see. There's two of them. I mean, it's the one near the coast, I assume, because that's where the Sunshine Coliseum is, right?
Whoa, so which garbage dump was he taken to?
Void Adept, thank you for the bit. Step 1, cut air holes in a box. Step 2, put your John in that box. Step 3, have Edgeworth open that box.
That's a different version of the song for sure.
What is it? What song?
Isn't a dick in a box?
Oh, I thought it was referencing, I don't know why air holes would be involved.
Because,
well,
it's just
in
you
the
cut a
original,
hole
it's
in
not
the
air
box.
holes. Yeah.
Because you gotta have a hole for your dick, but
Yeah, then you
like
put
it
your
would
dick
just
in the
be
box.
air holes because it's anyway. I wasn't the one who made this reference, by
Good
the
call,
way.
good call. Thank you, Void Adept, for the bit. So, which garbage dump was he taken to? John was likely taken to one of these two places. Which one was it?
Could there be a hint in any of the information I hold?
Logic that shit, baby. Which garbage dump near the Coliseum? There we go.
Based on the explosion sound we heard from the kidnapper's phone, we know that John is being confined someplace in the vicinity of the Coliseum.
One of the garbage dumps is right next to the Coliseum.
John was almost certainly taken there. In which case, the place he is being confined to must also be somewhere close by. Detective Jumshoe.
Yes, sir.
Could I ask you to search the area around this garbage dump? Jarbig dump.
You don't have to ask me like we're strangers, pal. Like we're strangers.
Yeah, thank you.
It feels so distant. Please just order me around like you normally do.
Ooh. Whoa. Oof. Okay. Are you sure, detective? Right now, I'm not a prosecutor. I just had a very strong moment of self-control. You're welcome.
Didn't I tell
Mark.
you, sir? Detectives don't just investigate for the sake of prosecutors.
God damn it. You have my thanks, detective.
Hey, investigation complete, I suppose.
Good job, everybody.
Good job, everyone.
Mr. Edgeworth, look, it's
Gob.
almost time.
Yes, it would be best if we hurry. They should also be at their
They have
limits.
5 minutes to go to a garbage dump.
No, he's sending his crony to go get it, and then he's gonna be like, hang on. How many people need to be heard before we question the validity of this system? 1, 2, 3.
Hang on. Let me finish. 4.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me, sir. This may be an unofficial investigation. But I'll call in all of my pals from the station to help.
One guy.
Missile.
Bendicus, wouldn't it be Gudgy? Gud not.
I'll help
lest
too.
Be gugged.
Stealing... Stealing John back is my job, after all.
I will be returning to the courtroom. I might be able to draw out some more time.
Okay. Well then, even in the depths of night?
Clock just struck 2. Shit. We gotta hurry. Capanifornia.
Sir.
Run.
Ah, my introduction! When no other bird dares to take flight!
Meow, that's right.
April 6, 2:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
Race.
Yes, my ass.
Oh, look at that little line right above his butt.
Well,
Yes.
well. If it isn't the former prosecutor Edgeworth.
Eggworth.
Blaze the best.
Witness, face forward. We're not done talking yet.
Like I said, you see, why exactly would I have needed to help that person out, Your Honor? You know, it's a crying shame. Having a beautiful woman declared guilty. Honestly, it brings tears to my eyes. But you see, there's no reason for me to go out of my way to hide evidence just to save her. What?
However, we still have the testimony of your son, Prosecutor de Best.
Fun.
He testified that he handed the evidence over to you.
Well, I haven't the slightest clue what he was talking about. I simply can't imagine why Sebastian would have said something like that, you know?
Fuck.
Oh, hold the fucking phone.
I'm part of this now.
He just gets to walk in and do this, I guess.
What if there is evidence that shows your connection with Warden Roland?
Huh? And just what do you think you're doing, former Prosecutor Edgeworth?
Can I
Take a break.
take a break?
Yeah, by all means.
Okay.
Do you need a break at all, Soup?
Yes, I will be right back.
All right, we're taking a quick break. Obviously, we're at a bit of a natural pause. Not obviously. We were at a natural pause in between those sections when we were crossing over to here. But hey, we haven't gotten too far into this bit. Hi. I hope you're doing okay there. I hope you're doing okay.
Hoo-ha.
Hey, thank you so much, Stolas, for cashing in
Hoo-ha.
on the hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
Yes, Kenwood, they seem to let a lot of the witnesses and a lot of people in court are just allowed to bring their props with them. I guess because, you know, they got special, I don't know, allowances for stuff like that. If they're like, this is part of my identity, they're like, oh, okay, you can have that gun or that weapon or whatever it is. Stretch and hydrate. Good call, guys. Good call. Have some water. Everything's good, Void Adept. I've just been really focused on work. I've been really focused on editing and working on... my goal is to get the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged out this month, but that's my goal. My goal was also to get it out last month, and it didn't end up happening, but
Hey,
I'm focused really hard on getting it out this month. Mama is a Dragon, thank you for gifting 2 subs to Anik Dovey and Mickle4121. I really appreciate it, Mama. Yes, everything's fine. I would love to play more Death Stranding. I just... played a little too much last week, I feel, and I wanted to take a little break. Prosecutor Golden Egg Witch. You have, oh, Stolus. Apple juice always helps me feel better when I'm sick. Especially with my stomach. Trying to think what happened recently. Aside from... what has been going on? I watched the Stepford Wives, the Frank Oz remake of the Stepford Wives recently, and that was really bad. Like, maybe there was some potential there, but gosh. Just a bit of a mess of a movie. Like, what a waste of Christopher Walken. Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 25 bits. We should do a watch-along for No Holds Barred, the Hulk Hogan movie. It's out of nowhere, but, I mean, if we end up getting to do that, I would love to do that. Just for the, what's that smell part. I do apologize, Kenwood. I know your knowledge is going to waste. Boy, did you have to go to your weekly meeting with the Department of Work and Pensions tomorrow. Ah, what a hassle. Well, I hope it goes smoothly and quickly. Yeah, what is... Bedinsis, what is the twist of the original? I mean, obviously spoilers for a very old movie at this point, but I assume the twist is not like it is in the remake. The remake was kind of cockeyed, you know, like kind of weird. Like, they were acting like these people were robots, but they weren't robots. They were just people acting like robots, but they were behaving like they were robots. I like some remakes for Exian Rogue. Like, some remakes completely outclass the original to the point you don't know it existed. Like, John Carpenter's The Thing is a remake of The Thing from Another Planet. And, nobody remembers that movie. Not to say that that nobody does remember it, but everybody thinks of John Carpenter's The Thing as the movie. Welcome back, Marin.
What movie does no one remember?
The Thing from Another Planet, the movie that The Thing is a remake of.
I see.
Oh, Head of the Harem, I forgot Big Cass is going to be wrestling Wardlow tonight. That should be interesting. It'll be kind of nice to see Big Cass get a positive reception after the stress and a lot of the issues that he's had in the last few years. Little Shop of Horrors, that's a very good remake. And yes, Frank Oz directed it. That's part of why I was like, there should have been potential here for the Stepford Wives, but it was a shame. In the original, the wives were being replaced with ideal housewives, robots of themselves. Yes, and they kind of tried that with this new one, but it was so muddled because, like, all of the wives and the guy that got replaced were just themselves acting like robots. But then when Christopher Walken got killed, he was a literal robot. So it didn't know what it was doing. Didn't understand. Like, how do you turn someone into a robot without making them a robot? Anyway, it was a bad movie. I just finished season 2 of Righteous Gemstones. I think I really liked that. That was good. It's a good show. Very well made.
Yeah.
Very well shot. That show is beautiful to look at, considering it's just sort of a comedy show. Fistful of Dollars, yeah, obviously. And, you know, Magnificent Seven. That's definitely a remake. Nobody...
Star Wars?
Star Wars isn't a remake.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hateful Eight? No, not Hateful Eight. What was that one with Chris Pratt and the Korean guy and Ethan Hawke?
Was it not Magnificent Seven?
Was it Magnificent Seven?
Wasn't it a remake of the original Magnificent Seven? Or I could be wrong. Let me look this up. Chris Pratt Cowboy.
Magnificent Seven. I know it was definitely like in the same vein as Magnificent Seven.
It's
I know
the
it
Magnificent Seven, yeah. It's just the Magnificent
okay,
Seven.
yeah.
They did a remake of a remake.
Surely, I get so confused because there's so many of them.
Yeah, there's too many.
Because I also know of like 7 Samurai and then Samurai 7, and yeah, there's a lot.
Hey, Alabaster Light points out roboticization, Robotnik style. That is turning people into robots without just making a robot of them. You can undo it. I guess
feel
that's...
like I missed something.
You missed a few things. I was talking about watching the Stepford Wives remake and how confusing the ending was because it implied that all the women had been turned into robots, but then when it was when the robots were shut down, they were just them. They
were
weren't
just people again?
Yeah, they were just people. But then after that happens, Christopher Walken gets his head knocked off and he's just a robot. So it's just like,
Was
what-
he like?
Okay.
Was he just a
Alright.
robot from the beginning, or was he a person before?
from he was a person who was turned into a robot, but it seemed like it was the same procedure that everybody else had done. But he was just a literal robot. Nobody else was. It was very strange.
He was the patient zero robot.
I guess so. Before they figured out how to make it work without any robot parts. Anyway.
I was under the impression that you were no longer in any position to stand in court.
Miles Edgeworth, how dare you barge into my prosecutor's bench?
Yes, that was that one.
Fuck!
Franziska, I'm sorry. I need you to lend me the bench for a little while.
What are you saying?
Judge Courtney, I've brought vital evidence related to this case. Your Honor, please allow me to testify.
Luke the Boss 7, thank you for the bit. Oh no, he was a robot of her dead husband. Right. So I guess in his case, he was a dead person who she made a robot of, but then, like, what? The whole thing's weird. Because they had remote controls operating these women, but they weren't robots.
He also, like, literally spat out cash.
Yeah, she had cash in her body that she spat out, which implies that she's a machine.
She was an ATM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was weird.
It was
I did not
weird.
like it.
No. Like, there's a point to be made there, but, like, no, it didn't work.
I don't care. I don't care about the point.
She'd never allow it.
Objection.
Oh, fuck, I
Hold the
forgot.
fucking phone. His
Courtney
sexy voice.
Pie. Uncle Ray also asks that he be allowed to testify. There are no objections from the prosecution either, right?
Understood. The prosecution also has no objection.
Objection.
There's no way you can allow something like this, you know. Such high-handed methods. I'm gonna burn the place down.
I will
Surely,
burn Utica to the ground.
surely are enough to warrant being held in contempt of court. Wouldn't you say, Courtney?
As long as John is still in danger. Judge Courtney cannot rule against the warden. I must convey to her somewhere that
You must convey this line.
I must convey to her somehow that the search for her son is progressing. I'm gonna lick my lips like this.
Progressing.
Judge Courtney. Judge Courtney. You get me?
Actually, yes.
I can't.
Now, now that you mention it, where exactly is she?
She is currently out searching for the most important piece of evidence.
Objection.
It's a waste of time. There's no such evidence. Are you stalling for time? How disgraceful.
Objection.
Hold the fucking phone.
Most important piece of evidence, huh? Courtney Pie. I don't really know what that evidence is, but I think we should have faith in her. After all, even if she may not look like it, she's still the great thief Yatagarasu.
Somehow. Somehow, through all
Ow.
that weird lip licking. Lip licking.
Lick lipping.
Lick lipping. Lick licking lipping of the
Lick
lips.
licking?
Lip
When I was
clicking.
licking the lips, it seems that they understood.
Click clipping.
They got me down to the letter. Judge Courtney, we've already determined the general location of that evidence. It's only a matter of time before she steals the evidence back.
I like that Edgeworth came in and was like, Judge Courtney, blah, 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 blah. And everyone's like, we should hear him out.
If he's this stupid, he probably has something important to say.
I understand. Then I shall give you special permission to testify. Please try to form words this time.
Thank you, Your Honor, but absolutely not.
Well, I tried.
This is ridiculous.
This vital evidence that you have found, please present it to the court.
Blaise de Best and Patricia Rowland are somehow connected.
Thank you, Laximus Black, for cashing in for your hoo-ha. Hoo-ha.
Allow me to present the evidence that proves it. Which piece of evidence shows the relationship between Patricia Rowland and Blaise de Best?
Hang on. Patricia Rowland. Oh, here it is. It's this report on Nightly, right? No, wait. Is it?
Yeah. It literally says it in the description.
There you go, yeah.
Got some names in there that look familiar. This document contains a detailed report regarding the interrogation of a certain man.
A certain man. Introduce me.
Stop it. That man being the late Horace Knightley.
Oh, I was introduced already.
And the one who interrogated him was the defendant in this trial, Patricia Rowland.
Thank you, Raya Karika, for cashing in. You're high up. Thank you, Raya Karika. Oh, so that means that was the interrogation.
Turn down for what?
Thank you, Mama is a Dragon, for cashing in your turn down for what? So that means that was the interrogation where...
Now we're evened out. Thank God. We had it brought up and then turned back down.
So we're
That's
in the middle
right,
again.
Patricia. What?
We're in the
We're in
middle.
the middle again.
Yes. That's right. Patricia Rowland murdered Knightley in the aftermath of the interrogation. And that very interrogation has been recorded in this written report.
That definitely sounds like vital evidence.
Yeah, I think so.
Francisca.
Miles Edgeworth, just now you referred to that document as a written report. Now, just who in the world was that report written for?
Carmen Sandiego.
I thought you might ask that, Francisca. It's Carmen Sandiego. And that's precisely what is most important about this report.
Where in the world is she?
Where the fuck? We found this document inside the safe in the... Yep. We've got a lot of prepositions in there. We found this document inside the safe in the storeroom on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower. Wow.
The 51st floor. The storeroom for the black market auction.
Indeed. And the conductor of the auction was you, Blaise de Best. You received a report about the victim from Warden Rowland. In the face of this evidence, can you still say you have no connection to this case?
In regards to that, I refuse to answer.
Nunny.
It has yet to be proven in court that I was the conductor of the black market auction.
Oh, have you already forgotten the events of this morning?
Right, it was this morning.
I have not slept. I believe I had already proved it back then, had I not? Did I not?
Had I...
Was it not proven?
I had proved it, did I not?
I will not deny that I was bested by you. However, that was at the scene of the crime scene. Who knows if the results will be the same in court? An acquittal is still possible, you see. Until it's been proven in court that I am the conductor of the black market auctions. You can't prove that document was addressed to me.
Your logic is twisted.
That's not very nice, you know. My logic isn't twisted, is it, Courtney? Don't you feel the same way? It was quite unlike you to allow former prosecutor Edgeworth's statement just now, you know. It saddens me, you see, that you would fail to uphold the law as a judge should. Drip. In fact, I'm so upset by this, I may have no other choice but to use my last resort, you know. That was the script for the new Powerpuff Girls live-action show.
Oh, I wasn't very invested in that at
So,
all.
so really not a huge loss.
Not a huge
Yeah, I'm
loss.
okay with that. Thanks. Thanks.
It is as you say. Something that has not been proven in court does not merit any deliberation. I will have to overrule Mr. Edgeworth's claim.
God damn it. As I thought, until John has been rescued.
You see? The truth at the scene and the truth in the courtroom are two very different things.
He is saying you see and you know, and the other guy was saying
That's
you
true.
see and you know on the phone.
Yeah,
or
he
whatever it
did.
was. So you're saying the truth can be distorted in court as long as it's for your sake?
What a horrible thing to say. I'm not distorting the truth or anything like that, you know. If a not guilty verdict is handed down, then that becomes the truth. That's all it is, you see.
It's useless. There's nothing we can do until the evidence needs to join up. We gotta turn up that evidence.
Oh, there's no real legal grounds for it, Kenwood.
Now then, Courtney, why don't you deliver a not guilty verdict and let's get this over with?
I think
Huh?
he's acting as Franziska's assistant. Is the argument.
Right, I suppose you're right.
Yeah.
After all, that evidence isn't gonna show up anytime soon, you know.
Oh!
fucking phone!
The best!
You fucking dumbasses!
I like how she's like ready to like smack the intruder with her hammer.
Who the fuck?
Who needs to get spanked?
Who raised an objection just now? Come over here so I can hit you.
Yeah! What up, Pops, you piece of shit? I'm a man now. Pops!
Sebastian, why did you come back here? Now of all times.
Sebastian, what is the meaning of this?
Just where were you and what have you been doing since you abandoned your own trial?
I'm sorry. I was, kidnapped. To say kidnapped.
Such an act is unbecoming of a prosecutor. You should be ashamed.
Well...
Sebastian, you still don't get it, you know. This court has no place for a sniveling child such as yourself.
Pops! It's raining.
The best!
I've come to present new evidence, Your Honor.
He's standing up.
You piece of shit, Father. So please, let me take my place back at the prosecutor's bench.
Sebastian, I didn't think he would come back.
It's like a waltz going on. I don't know what this is.
This is Sebastian's, like, turn.
It might, yeah, I feel like it's his theme, but I don't remember.
The Azulmagia, thank you for the 5 bits. He gets a new character theme here. Okay, so that is new.
Nice. I like this tango.
What's all this now, Sebastian?
He's tangoing with his dad.
You don't seem at all like your normal self.
Mental tango. Their brains are dancing.
Brain tango.
You know
Brain tango.
when you've been tangled.
Pops!
Come now, what's the matter? You want Daddy to play with you? Is that it?
Weird.
Well then, why don't we just head on back home, play
No.
horsey?
I don't... What?
You get on my back?
Oh, he flinched. Oh. Return to the witness stand.
And Kokono Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. Go, Sebi, go!
What's wrong? You're shaking like a leaf.
Oh my god, I want to make this child a grilled cheese and just tell him it's gonna be okay. Your Honor, look at this baby.
Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Your Honor. Look at this is why I can't be a lawyer. I can't be in any setting that requires me to be rigid or present. Anyway, the prosecutor officially in charge of this case has just arrived with new evidence.
It's like, Your Honor, he's just a baby. He doesn't
He's
have any
just a
money.
baby. He does not have any money.
Fred Armisen as
trial.
Sebastian de Best.
The trial
Not a
is
bad
still
casting, I feel like.
the trial is still in session. In light of this, shouldn't we continue with the proceedings?
Right, you could thank you for the 5 bits. You go, Sebi. You stand up to your a-hole dad. Evening, evil sea monkeys.
yeah.
Welcome.
Hi, hi.
Hi, hi. Naturally, the
You are
defense has
weird.
no objections, Your Honor.
You are weird, Ray.
Look at this. Look at all this chaos.
I don't know.
I'm sure the defense attorney originally in charge would say the same. What happened to
Isn't
that
it
guy?
weird that I kind of ship him with Loki a little bit in my head? Like, I just think they'd make a good couple.
What?
Like, I think him and Marvel Loki would make a good couple. I think that Loki would wreak chaos, and then Ray would come over and be like, ooh, and
It's
clap
like very
his
supportive
hands.
boyfriend.
Yeah, I think they'd be supportive boyfriends. I really want this crossover now.
The voided up. Thank you for the bit. The court officer should be tackling Blaze as if he was a college football about now for stepping out of the box without the judge's permission. Where is the court
He
officer?
probably kidnapped the court officer's kid or something.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
Bendis, I low-key ship them. Loki shields. It's good. Alright. Prosecution has no objections either, Your Honor.
Continue with the proceedings? That won't be necessary. Isn't that right, Courtney?
Blaze still believes that he was the one who kidnapped there. Blaze still believes that he was the one who kidnapped John.
Jablair.
Hey, Blaze.
John Jablair Marsh.
As long as John still hasn't been found, Judge Courtney will remain bound by Blaze, and nothing else will change that.
There she is, bound by Blaze.
What does that sound is?
Her phone, man.
Her cell phone. Huh. My phone as well.
Eh? Uncle Ray's phone is also... Oh, I'm gonna have to do some voice changing, aren't I?
Everyone's got some good ringtones in this house.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Trying to get cat party. Mr. Shields!
The most unrealistic part is that nobody has their phone on silent.
Oh my god, it's so cute. I love
We
them
found
all.
John, sir.
That's cute.
This is a good photo.
That's...
And look, Gumshoe's not wearing his jacket.
I know,
Oh.
it's so different.
It's on John.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen. Look at those arms. Wow. And I love John's phone.
We rescued John!
Excellent work, detective. I bet you all look really cute right now.
That kid was
Oh,
the
we
most...
do, sir. We look so fucking cute.
10 out of 10 family right there.
I think when we get to the courthouse, sir, I think you should be in our family photo.
Oh my god. I get to be the other dad? I only had one dad and he's dead.
Not just the other
'Cause I
dad, sir.
killed
You
him.
get to be the dad.
Oh my god.
That kid was the most important piece of evidence, right? Way to go, Kay!
I wanted to spread the word quickly, so I had everyone call.
Cool.
Don't say bye.
Judge Courtney, it's for you.
Ryu Kurika, thank you for the 5 bits. Lol. Well, Loki is the god of lust, after all, something that is often forgotten.
Yeah, see, I mean, I ship Loki with a lot of people.
You used to fucking hate Loki.
I ship the idea of Loki.
The concept of Loki.
Yes, but also
The concept
Tom
of
Hiddleston-
Marvel's Loki, as you mentioned earlier.
Yes, but also like they started washing his hair, and his
Oh.
hair doesn't look like a shitty like wig anymore. So
Yes, I see.
Judge Courtney, it's for you. It's your baby boy.
What's
your
that?
It's your tiny child.
Yes, I see. I'm so glad you're safe.
Yeah, she's his mum, and yet we're still confused about the age situation.
I'm sure we're gonna learn more.
Yeah.
Make sure you properly thank everyone, okay?
You're fucking guilty, by the way.
Yeah.
Be careful and come home safe.
Ryu Kurika.
Now, where were we? Oh, yeah, guilty.
Ryu Kurika, thank you for the 5 bits. You can ship Loki with anyone, he would be into it. I think the god of pansexuals more like.
I mean, yeah. That's the thing. Like anyone who says that the gods from these myths would not be, at the very least, like bisexual, I'm like, have you even like touched on some of what some of these myths are? Like,
Really, heterosexuality is the myth in those.
yeah. Everybody was just doing everybody. And if you were lucky, people were involved.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
No.
That's as far as I'm going. Exactly.
Let us
Was
resume
just
the
Jerry.
proceedings.
The Void of Depth, thank you for the bit. Plot twist, Courtney adopted him. John's mom ran away before he was born. I mean, possibly.
Now that I may once again swing my gavel to my heart's content.
Francisca's like, oh, hello.
You're all in danger.
You're kidding, right? This is just a sad joke, you know?
Ryu Kurika, thank you for the 5 bits. Heteronormative monogamy was the myth. Lol. Thank you.
Yes.
You right.
Yeah.
Witness, this is no joke. Please return to the witness stand.
Oh, I see. Void of Depth, I just realized before he was born, right.
Prosecutor DeBest as well. Promptly return to your seat at the prosecutor's bench.
Yes, Your Honor.
The best!
Sebastian de Best.
Yes, Miss Von Karma?
I leave the rest to you.
Huh?
Going up against your own father, it won't be easy.
Oh, she's getting a little moment. Oh, God. It's so beautiful.
I shall observe how things pan out from the gallery.
She's stepping aside. And she's like, your dad's an asshole, too.
Take care, Gabriel.
Now
My
then,
dad was
allow
an
me to
asshole.
allow me to ask once more. Is the prosecution ready? Prosecutor DeBest, what is this new evidence you wish to present?
The missing knife and chisel, Your Honor.
You mean they've finally been found?
We're all here off screen.
Prosecutor DeBest, is this true?
the knife and chisel. I wasn't able to find them. I searched and searched. I really did, but it was already too late.
Right, Kurika, thank you for the 5 bits. Franny just like, yeah, your dad's an ass too. Go kick his butt, kiddo. It's so cute.
It is too late.
What do you mean?
I remembered this morning when I passed by Pops in the garage at home. He was holding something wrapped in a newspaper.
Fish and chips.
It was not fish and chips. I know fish and chips.
Leave it to the British guy. Just see to read the words wrapped in a newspaper and be like fish and chips.
Clearly.
Pops, where are you going? Is that fish and chips? Can I have
I've
some?
been to the chippy.
Oh, it's the Chippy, Mr. Chips, or did you go to...
Mr. Chips. Ah, Sebastian, just taking out some trash.
And then he threw me in the trash. At that moment, I heard it. The faint sound of a bell.
Sir Dogan with his dog. Void Adept, thank you for the bit. At least it wasn't a deep fried Mars bar.
I want one of those.
And Azul Magia, thank you for the 5 bits. Is Blaze the best just Hank Ishtar in disguise?
I hope when he burns his hair off again, you're just like, ha
Ah,
ha!
the burns!
The joke is on you, son.
Could that sound have been by any chance?
The bell attached to Dogan's chisel.
Oh, so he heard the chisel.
In other words, you're saying that the witness threw away the evidence? I'm no judge, but that seems bad. Wait,
I searched for it, but I didn't make it in time. I'm sorry.
His big comeback.
Where exactly did you search for it?
He just needs a hug and a sandwich. The garbage dump.
So that's where he's been. Wait, that explains why he got kidnapped instead of John, right?
No, I thought he just left the courthouse, and then John was like.
But
or
if they
were
expected
like,
to find
"Do
John in the
you-"
garbage, surely that... Because, like... Is that not right?
Oh,
Okay.
let's find out.
Right, Rikurika, thank you for the 5 bits. The moment the words Binky Boy leave his mouth, we'll all know.
He's crying. I went to the garbage dump and searched everywhere. I found a really cool spool and like a bean bag.
Oh, he went to the dump
And-
after being rescued. Oh, okay.
Yes.
My bad.
people just throw away perfectly good shit.
I wish that he had the statue of the thinker here.
I thought the evidence Pops threw away had to be there.
The leads?
I was thinking about that.
Isn't that Sebastian? That he ran away crying.
Ah,
Why does he smell so bad?
what are you doing here? He ignored us. He's getting on another bus. Oh, he has exact change this time. The bus is letting him on. Okay.
Oh, but he smells, so they're
Lovely
they're
seat
not
this
letting him
is,
get on the bus anyway.
Ah, crap.
Yes. I think I'm going to go to Chicagofornia. Chicago Pen.
Chicago Penn's the other way. Does he
Illa,
not know that?
Illa China.
He ignored us.
Chicago Pen's on an island. He can't get there on a bus.
That bus has a snorkel. Snorkels for everyone.
A snorkel?
A snorkel. A snorkel. Is that the word? Is that how you Americans say it? Snorkel? Am I saying that right?
What's going on?
So at that time, he had gone to the garbage dump.
I think
Garbage.
British people call them breathy weavy tubes.
We-
But, Demo, this was all I could find.
a rock.
Is a rock. Isn't it pretty?
It's a cool rock, all right. This smells rather peculiar.
But she immediately
I think-
sniff it.
But did you try tasting it?
Now that you mention it, there's a kind of funky smell coming from you as well.
Well, so is that from you. You're disgusting. But nobody's going around calling you disgusting. They just let you exist. What do you expect? I was digging through garbage. And what of the knife? I think it's buried somewhere in that giant mountain of trash. But I couldn't find it by myself.
I understand. I shall accept this into evidence for some reason.
Well done, Sebastian. You never betray my expectations, you know, because I have none. You search so desperately through the garbage, and that's all you have to show for it.
Ugh.
Oh, what a tearjerker. I'm tearing up already.
Objection.
He's not really crying. It's a bit too early for tears, don't you think? We haven't examined the evidence properly yet. I think it's just a pointless waste of time, you know. I'm counting on you, Sebastian, Miles. Show him that the truth can be exposed in court and take him down.
Mr. Shields is backing us up. Now all we need is a breakthrough. Prosecutor DeBest, let's take a closer look at the evidence. Right!
The best!
Right!
Alright, I assume we just,
This is a piece of shit. It is a petrified piece of shit. Let's have a look inside. It'd be great if we could find some kind of proof in this petrified piece of shit.
Hey, what are the odds?
Ooh. This is the bell that was attached to Dogan's chisel.
And it smells like shit.
It smells like shit. Are there any traces left behind on it?
Right, Yukurika, thank you for the 5 bits. Oh, Miles being his mentor is so cute. It is pretty cute.
It's no good. There's not even a single smudge on it.
Have they tried licking it?
Ugh.
Yeah, it
What did
tastes
you
pretty
find,
weird too.
Prosecutor DeBest? How does it taste?
It tastes not very good. I mean, I think that it's brass, so it's not like it would taste very good to begin with.
Bah. Live fast, eat brass.
Did you even find anything?
On it.
Of course you'd find nothing.
Hang on.
Something like that can't be called evidence, you know. All it is trash. It may be sad, but that's the truth, you see?
Oh my god, I've just seen the mount you sent a picture of. I forgot that you
Hours
sent
later.
this. Yeah, I forgot you sent this before the chat.
Yes,
or
but
before we
the-
started streaming.
I'm the passenger on the mountain. That's just how I sit on there.
What
for
is
some
it?
reason. It's like a weird motorcycle thing. I think it's
Okay.
from Final Fantasy 12.
Final Fantasy 14.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just in case you
Yes,
need
we're
context.
talking about a mount on Final Fantasy 14, and it's like a throne. And like Soupy is just this bunny guy sitting with his legs, like he's like man spreading on this throne. Anyway, I forgot. I was moving my mic stand and was like, what is this? Anyway. Were Sebastian's efforts all for naught? Indeed, this bell does not seem to be valid evidence.
You're not valid.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you really giving up?
As always, Edgeworth. Quite unlike Sebastian here.
Well then, is the prosecution finished with its argument?
Right, Yukurika, thank you for the 5 bits. Weren't the bells Dogan has supposed to be ornate and special and unique and stuff, though? Don't
I
remember.
think so.
I didn't lick anything special. Hang on. Justine, not yet! We're not through yet!
Not yet. There's still something we haven't examined.
You're still not giving up? Struggling in vain's not cute at all, you know.
His little independence tango. It seems Sebastian hasn't given up yet either. I was just thinking the exact same thing. The last item remaining. Is it trash or is it evidence?
That's the new reality show from Edgeworth. Trash or
Is it
evidence?
trash or is it evidence?
Is it trash or is it evidence? We don't fucking know if we don't look at it. Yeah. The item I'm thinking of is
The newspaper.
trash. The bell.
The bell?
Yeah.
Okay. For real, yeah?
What is the question?
Which evidence is going to be the key? I don't
The
know,
bell.
honestly.
I mean, they did look at the bell. They
Looked
said
at the
there were no
bell
smudges
and they
or
were like,
anything
"There's
on it.
nothing there." So I'm guessing the newspaper is
Well, they
the.
said there were no fingerprints.
I'm going with newspaper.
But they looked at it, so.
All right.
We don't have the knife.
We're still not done examining the newspaper that the bell was wrapped in. Hold the fucking phone.
It seems that Sebastian has the same idea I do.
Yeah, the knife was a red herring because we just don't have it.
Wow, this is just wonderful, you know. So wonderful it's to cry for. Is it desperation or simply reckless abandon? Are you really going to pin all your hopes on a worthless scrap of newspaper?
We won't know for sure whether or not it's worthless until we examine it, will we? Did you enjoy my non... Sebastian, let's examine it post-haste.
He says that a lot in this game. Lip. Oh, what do we say? Fingerprints. Fingerprints. Where's Emma?
Prints on from your fingers.
Oh, the
Oh,
gloves.
it's gloves. What did happen to Emma?
Oh, Daddy, oh!
Is this a handprint?
Handprint.
Koriwa. Handprint deska.
The best!
Oh, there's something greasy on here too. Is it oil? The fuck? Ugh.
Judge Courtney, we'd like to request a fingernail. Look at these fingerprints on this paper. Check it out. Get somebody. Could you please get somebody from forensics to fucking
Preferably
look at this
Emma.
paper?
Your
Preferably Emma.
request is accepted. Contact the lab at once.
Motherfucker.
Reporting, these are definitely fingerprints, yeah. However, it's from a glove. Bye. Didn't I
Bye.
tell you? It's nothing but a worthless scrap of paper. Just think about it, you know. When handling important evidence, what kind of baka wouldn't use gloves? Oh wait, wouldn't that be you? The baka who doesn't know when to give up? That's pretty harsh, calling your son a baka like that. What's wrong with calling a baka? Who's the more baka, the baka or the baka who barks after him? If you want,
What are you saying, Dad? Stop, you're so
Oh,
cringe.
sorry.
God.
if you want to be,
So
The
cringe.
best!
you have to be heartless.
God, I fucking hate that.
I have no compassion for worthless individuals, not even my own son. You know, you've always called yourself a genius prosecutor, haven't you? Didn't I explain to you this morning why you were a genius up until now? That's right. It was all because of me. Because of my authority. You were always being protected by people like Courtney and me. Now get that stinking face of yours out of my sight.
Stinking.
You know-
stink.
You know, now that I think about it, that stench might just suit you perfectly. Just
Smelly motherfucker.
Just keep it away from my nose, or my eyes will start watering.
I'm still here, apparently.
Wrong. You're you're wrong, Pops. I just saw the missing bunghole.
What?
Vampiro.
Me and my missing bunghole
Oh, I see.
heard the Bacchus and have returned.
Sebastian, what are you talking about?
Quite a sentence.
I know, right?
You're the one
A
who
lot,
stinks.
a lot happening there.
You're the one who stinks, Pops. It's not you. Oh, wait, it is you. It's not me.
It's not
You're
you.
gaslighting me about who stinks. I know who stinks.
Speaking of stinky gas, what? Lighting?
You haven't noticed, have you? You smell, Pops, like a stinky poo-poo face. So much that you can't even hide it.
Right, Yukurika, thank you for the pipers. I'm a rap Sebi with a blanket and huggle him.
Give him a grilled
Huggle.
cheese.
Mr. Edgeworth, try smelling the handprint on the newspaper.
The smell.
It's the smell.
It smells like oil.
I know something that smells just like it.
No, I can't. This has to stop.
You inflicted it upon yourself.
I did, and it was such a fucking mistake.
Yeah.
Come to think of it. Back then.
Kenwood, thank you for the 100 bits. I mean, I wouldn't be talking about stink when you're dumping sweat out of your goggles every 30 seconds. Good point.
My eyes are sweating. I'm not crying. Bless you.
Ah, sorry.
Your nose is sweating. You're not
Yeah,
crying.
your nose is sweating.
The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. Ah, yes, the unmistakable smell of Lynx Africa. Was that Alan Partridge? Rock Rulin. No, that wasn't Alan Partridge. Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Did you see that? Sebi just had a thought. I'm so proud. And just Ellie86, thank you for subscribing at tier 1 for 11 months. Happy 11-month anniversary, Martin, Marin, and Soupy. Thank you so much for these streams. They cheer me up every time. Love and hugs for all. Well, thank you, Just Ellie.
Oh.
Very kind of you.
Beautiful.
Erica Lindback emotes right there from Epic Sax Guy.
It smells like motor oil. Maintaining that motorcycle must be Blaze's hobby. I thought that before.
That's right. I knew that he thought that, and the smell proves it. It proves that the culprit who hid the evidence was... It's no good. I guess I can't become the best after all, even though I still look very smug. I'm too soft. I could never be so heartless.
I just can't bring down my father with my own hands. Prosecutor DeBest. Summon your courage. Become a different prosecutor from your father. Wasn't that what you decided? Oh god, I wish that was translated differently. Sorry, that's just me being very picky. We are prosecutors, and as prosecutors we stand in the courtroom. In that case, isn't it our duty to shed light on the truth? Exposing crimes and bringing criminals to justice, even if the criminal is your own father. That is your duty as a prosecutor. You fucking idiot. Didn't I promise you that if you have the courage to stand up, I will show you the way?
But you're never going to be in another game, so we won't get to see that.
So cute. And if you cannot do it alone, then we shall do it together. Oh, man, beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Allow me to present the evidence that connects this handprint with my father,
The gloves.
the gloves.
Prosecutor to gloves.
This is the smell of motor oil, the kind used for maintaining motorcycles.
Both myself and Mr. Edgeworth have smelled this exact same smell before.
Blaze the best. It was in your garage, you stinky
Good.
motherfucker. And wouldn't you say these fingerprints have a rather peculiar shape? The 5 letters that spell out D-E-A-T-H. It's exactly the same as your own glove.
You can buy gloves like that from anywhere. It doesn't prove a thing.
Is that really the case?
That's not the only thing that these two pieces of evidence have in common.
The fingerprints on the newspaper that was used. Oh wow, that's some interesting grammar there. The fingerprints on the newspaper that was used to wrap up the bell.
Grammar's fine.
Yes, it is. I was just like, it's interesting
It
because
could be
fingerprints
phrased
is
better.
plural, but then newspaper is singular. So I'm like, oh yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
It was just a little hiccup in my brain there. And Blaze's mechanics gloves. It's the A on the finger.
Hmm.
This is the unmistakable similarity they both share.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey!
If
was
you
fun.
examine the imprint left by the letter A, you'll see it's unmistakably from this glove.
What?
And that's not all. There is one more item we must take note of, namely these dirt stains. I suggest we do a comparative analysis of the dirt stains from the newspaper and the glove. If the contents match up, then it will provide to be decisive evidence. Then will prove to be decisive evidence. It will prove.
Bailiff, please have these dirt samples sent to forensics for analysis immediately.
Edgeworth, Sebastian! You lowly prosecutors! Do you have any idea who I am?
Pops, you can't run away anymore. It's been proven in court that you concealed the evidence. And that you tried to cover for the defendant.
You're saying that I'm guilty?
Yeah,
That I'll be
bitch.
sent to prison? Me, Blaze the Best? A couple of snot-nosed punks are gonna make me disappear? There must be some mistake.
Be a man and admit your crimes.
No. Do you
Well,
really
that settles that.
Do you really think you can survive if I'm not around?
I'll be fine now. I thought I wanted to become the best prosecutor, so I could get your approval, Pops.
And Coco no Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. Who are you? One of the worst dads in the franchise? There's a lot of bad
Top
dads.
5 worst dads. But when I was kidnapped by your men and stuck in that dark room, I started thinking. I am truly powerless. I despaired and averted my eyes from the truth, but
The best!
at that moment, Mr. Edgeworth stepped in and showed me the way. And now I am no longer just a child chasing after his father's approval. I've become capable. I can find evidence all on my own now. I could go to a dump and cry with the best of them.
What? My men kidnapped you? Why were you...
Your men are fucking stupid. Pops, I'll show you the truth you never knew through this trial.
Sebastian? How dare you speak to me like that? You should have just stayed as a baka son.
You may have hated me to the very end, Pops. But I've always looked up to you. Thank you for everything up until now. And goodbye.
You. Since when did you? All you've ever been able to do was depend on me, Sebastian!
God, it's almost like he had a kid and the kid expected emotional and financial support. Wow.
It has been established that the evidence was concealed by Blaze DeBest himself. A judgment regarding his concealment of evidence shall be delivered at a separate trial.
The Azel Magia, thank you for the 5 bits. You know, at least Damon Gant was likable while being a murderer. I mean, he was kind of a dick with an
Yeah.
overcomplicated plan, but he'd loan you $20 if you needed it.
I think
$50
Gumshoe was
even.
happy that he was like, "Oh, you need $50? Go ask Gant. He'll give you $50."
You said this?
Yes. The missing chisel and knife still have yet to be found.
Take evidences.
However,
yes,
once the
indeed.
search of the waste disposal site is underway, they will surely be discovered.
And Koku no Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. Go back to where you belong, Satan.
The knife will be found. What will happen to me if it's found?
That dog is, licking them tears. It's not a dog,
It's not
is it?
tears, it's sweat. I'm sweating.
Which makes it worse,
Ugh.
actually.
No need to worry. You'll simply receive the punishment you deserve for your crime.
She hid inside her jacket and burped.
Punishment for me? Blaze, what in the world are you doing? You. After all your boasting about being able to create your own truths and not guilty verdicts. That's why I contacted you immediately after the prison incident in the first place.
I'd better say everything I've ever done.
God, I'm so guilty. And to make matters worse, you even kidnapped the wrong kid. I just can't believe this.
I'll get a refund on that.
I need a refund on my criminal mastermind. You really are completely useless.
Ed Stevens, thank you for the 10 bits. Don't become a father in the Ace Attorney universe. You should become a mother.
No, because the dad sucked, but the mothers just died.
The mums are...
The mothers don't exist.
The mums die or
Yeah.
they leave you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or they
one or the other.
manipulate you.
Well, that was certainly a violent outburst, but you heard her, Prosecutor DeBest.
Just be a sibling is the lesson.
Just be a
Yeah,
sibling.
basically.
Or a homoerotic platonic friend.
Or that man.
She got flustered and said a bunch of important stuff, right?
Yeah, Sherlock, I think we're still going to uncover stuff about the president because we have not solved what happened there.
Yeah.
No, that was just the end of an emotional arc.
Yeah, this is obviously... They're wrapping up... It's like how they wrapped up Dahlia before they wrapped up everything else, kind of. Anyway,
We got we still have one more part after this,
I'm
right?
sure we do.
I think we have more than one.
Yeah.
I think we have maybe two.
Rock Rulin,
Let me look. Hold on.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Dads in the Ace Attorney world are either complete assholes or dead. There's no in between. Yeah, Morgan...
I'm happy to announce that we are on the beginning part 2.
What do you mean?
So we still have 2 middle parts and the end part.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So
Yep. We're still in the beginning of this case.
okay.
so there's 5 parts altogether.
Yes.
Okay.
But we are near the end of
In
Oh,
part 2.
you said beginning, so I was like, holy shit, how is that possible?
Indeed, that's correct. He still doesn't seem very sure of himself.
Very well. And with that, this court is adjourned.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, it's our
Bruh.
boy. What? Huh?
Who are you?
hey, what's up? The Alzamagia, thank you for the 5 bits. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, we did it. We solved the case. Hey, what about that dead president guy? Oh, yeah. Well, I bet he's not even dead.
He doesn't even have his lackey, so he's gonna do his own theme
He's
song.
gotta do his own music.
Sad.
Judge Courtney, it's still too early for a happy ending. Lang
Didn't
Z
even get the
says,
massage yet.
Lang
That
Z
is all
says,
racist.
hey, stop interrupting Lang Z. Never mind, I'm not telling you what he said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And who might you be?
Take care, Doc Jade.
I don't remember any furries in the courtroom before.
You got a woman covered in fur over there. The name's Shilong Lang. I'm just a humble lone investigator.
Do you have some objection with this trial?
Heh, not a chance. That's why I said objection or whatever. Not so fast. The defendant there has a heart as black as a moonless night.
Not so fast overruled.
Lang, don't tell me you're the one from 12 years ago.
Yeah, when we banged.
Whoa.
You got it. Ain't this nice?
She does love a furry.
Now you're finally going to prison where you belong. The place where people who bang me go.
Edgeworth starts sweating like, ooh.
Hey, he's already been
He's
there.
like, I can't go back to prison.
12 years is a long time coming for a suspended... 12 years is a long time coming for a suspended sentence. Don't you agree?
Agent Lang, what are you talking about?
The SS5 incident from 12 years ago. It's a case I'll never forget. You see, I have my own game plot going on that's way more cool and interesting.
Alright, well, I can't wait for Agent Lang, ace investigator.
Lang Z says,
And-
give it time. Don't hold your breath.
12 years ago.
Well, a lot has changed. It all happened over 12 years ago when I banged that warden. Back then, he and my father were close friends. And I'm like, wait a second, how old was I?
I'm pretty sure he's in his 20s.
Crap.
Yeah, I
Back,
think so.
back then, he
Yeah,
and
but
my...
how old is she?
Whoa, hang
She's
on.
in her 30s, isn't she? Or she's probably in her 40s, actually.
So
I
many
think it's question
characters.
marks, but there she is.
37.
Oh,
Oh my
35.
god.
Oh, yeah. So this is a problem.
Back then,
25?
never mind. Back then, he and my father were close friends, and our clan protected the president's life. I was just making stuff up. But then, he suddenly changed, as if he became an entirely different person. Nowadays, he don't have a shred of faith in the police force at Jeng Fair.
12 years ago. I wonder what went on then. Might it have something to do with Lang's father and President Huang?
Patricia Rowland, and you, Blaze the Best. Back then, the two of you killed off the Lang clan. Oh.
Oh.
What?
And she's wearing them now.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Were you involved in the incident 12 years ago?
That's
He
right,
killed
I
his whole
was.
fucking family?
That's right, I was. However, I'm not here to chase after ghosts of the past, even though that totally would be what I would be doing. I'm here for you, Justine Courtney.
I'm more of a scaly.
Eh.
Me?
You and one other.
Me? Hi. Oh, hello. Oh. Child.
John.
Miss Courtney, you're coming along too. As a suspect in the murder of the president of Jeng Fair, Dijun Wong.
Agent Lang, what evidence do you...
Settle down, Mr. Prosecutor. The investigation has only just begun. We're going to inspect the crime scene with the suspects in attendance. That's a normal investigation, I bet. That's how it
Yeah.
goes.
Agent Lang, did he get his hands on some new pieces of evidence?
If you have any objections, then you can tag along as well.
I shall do just that. child.
Like a Pokemon.
Child!
The end of the trial is not always the end of the case. There are still many mysteries yet unsolved surrounding the murder of the president. Like, who did it?
Like the murder of the president.
And who is the president?
Who is it?
And what am I doing here?
Namely, the true nature of the giant monster. And...
Then come and get me. I'll be looking forward to it. That is, if you can bring me to justice, but I highly doubt that.
the true identity of the person. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The true identity of the person on the other end of the phone.
Wait, we have a very important question here in the chat.
Hmm.
Lonely Secundus says, and did the president and Lang's dad fuck?
The mysteries are stacking up.
Lang Z says they totally boned. All right.
And Langzy was there.
I was there. I saw everything.
Langsley doesn't care about typical monogamous nuclear family structures.
Speaking
he thinks
of.
they are stifling to
Oh.
true human nature.
Will Powers is still hanging out. I'm so excited about that.
I
He's
guess
gonna
he just
tell
doesn't have
me.
anything else to do.
I'm not
He's
busy.
gonna tell me all about the.
He's
new
an
Silk
actor. He's between
Samurai.
gigs. All right. We're 2 hours 38 minutes in. What do we want to do?
I would like to call it just because we are close to 3 hours and I have a session
You do
later,
have a
so I don't want to
session.
overdo it, and I'd like to lay down, and I still have work I'd like to get done.
Sure
Plus,
thing.
it's a good stopping point anyway.
That's a good call. That's a
we
good
don't
call.
Need to...
Well,
and
thank you
we're-
guys.
So we got a whole part done.
We got
Pretty
so much
good.
done. Everything.
Yeah.
That was a very fun session. I think we were all on our A game. We
Yeah, we were pretty on track.
Yeah, but also I think we all performed very well. Like even if there was chaos in there, I think that we all brought something to the table this time, and it was a very fun and sumptuous bit of character development for Sebastian there.
Yes,
for Edgeworth.
Gumshoe.
And
my
Gumshoe.
friend, I am.
Holy
I
cow.
fucking yeah! Everyone was getting carried, and Franziska.
Yeah.
That was great.
I love it.
This game.
This is
Like
a good
like
game.
if this were the final case of the last game, we probably wouldn't have we would have been like checking out the exhibit or something. Like we would have been looking at a
Yeah.
safe.
Man,
Wouldn't have
it
been
is kind of
interesting.
For
crazy.
half an hour, we would have been looking at a safe.
Like, it is kind of crazy how different we've been feeling about this game compared to the last game. Because the last game was
Oh.
just like that final case was so
Yeah.
tedious.
We
I
scheduled
felt-
multiple sessions a week because we wanted to get it done. We were just tired of
yeah,
Yeah.
and now we're just like, oh, it's so good, so good.
Yeah, keep giving me more of this. Vampiro.
Yeah, I'm just amazed at how like the first investigations game is like on the bottom of my list of Ace Attorney games.
Yeah,
But like this one is toward the top.
This is very
it's
good.
definitely up there, I think.
This is
for
my
sure.
second favorite, if it's not my favorite, it's my second favorite because I still really love the first Phoenix Wright. That's still that's just because like that
Yeah.
that's the first of that kind of game that I really played, and
Hard to top.
it's such a great rivalry with Edgeworth. And
I feel like the majority of people like Ace Attorney 1 is like their favorite Ace Attorney.
yeah.
Yeah, just because like you have to pay respect.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I do think that at the very least, this is probably one of my favorite cases.
Yeah. This is really good.
Definitely.
It's really good. Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. Lang Z says Palpatine fucked. And Ryu Korika, thank you for the 5 bits. It's been fun. Thank you for the stream. Love you all. Take care. Have a good night. See you all next time. Bye. Indeed.
Yasamina-sai.
I'm going to raid. Let's raid Little Miss Houndoom, who's playing Pokemon Heart Gold or Soul Silver. I'm not sure which one. I assume they will make it. Oh, it looks like
Heart Silver.
Heart Silver. There we go. All right. It looks like they're playing. It looks like 2 people are playing. Oh, okay. I guess they're playing both. Okay. Well, enjoy watching
Well,
them
then.
play that. We're going to raid Little Miss Houndoom. They are a fantastic VTuber who is a Houndoom, obviously. They're playing Pokemon, but they also play Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. I'm going to pop off here and go lie down for a little bit. And then I'll get back to work. But Marin, was there anything you wanted to say to the chat before we pop off here to go see Little Miss Houndoom?
Thank you for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you on Sunday.
And Soupy, was there anything you wanted to say before we pop off?
Yeah, thanks for chilling with us, everybody.
Thank you indeed for chilling, guys. All right, say hi to little Miss Houndoom from us.
Wait.
Oh, what's up?
I do have one thing to plug. If you have a Netflix subscription, download Relic Hunters on your iPhone. It's a game for Netflix, and I'm in it. And so are a lot of cool people. Do it.
All right, do that, guys. We're going to pop off and have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll be back with more Ace Attorney on Sunday. Take care. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.